friend told me about LifeWise. I texted Joel, showed up at dark 30 for an interview, and long story short, I got hired. That's why I'm here. But I was hired as an at-large field rep for LifeWise, which was a fancy title that just meant I was supposed to follow Joel around and learn how to talk like him, learn how to walk like him, and basically replicate what he did, so that I could go to communities where interest was growing and help them launch LifeWise Academies. We quickly realized that role was not going to be sufficient for the interest that was coming in. And so one day Joel came into the office that I was occupying at the time, and he said, "Hey, we're going to change your title." And I was like, "Okay, sounds good. What are we changing it to?" And he's like, "Launch coach." And so I said, "Well, what's that?" And he's like, "I don't know, but you're going to help us figure it out." I was like, "Okay, sounds good." And so the launch coach role developed, and we started utilizing things like Zoom because we needed to ultimately batch all the interest that was coming in to be able to handle it. So we had people jumping on calls. We were trying to coach multiple communities at a time through this process. And there was a lot of moving parts that ultimately could very easily fail, because Zoom for me was, even though now it's simple, it was complicated at the time. So I was nervous that I was going to mess that up, but everybody here was really gracious, and God was good. Things worked out just fine. But as interest has continued to grow, we've realized that with all the moving parts and the schedules that people have, we're going to need more launch coaches. And so now we have a whole team of launch coaches with all different backgrounds. It is absolutely an incredible group of people, and we're taking in all the interest that's coming now, not only from the state of Ohio, but all across the country. And it's been really neat to see LifeWise Academies pop up everywhere.